try to trade them.
To take over Professor X's body, Apocalypse cast a powerful curse that awakened Magneto's full potential, elevating his powers to Omega level. After absorbing the Earth's essence, Apocalypse forged a psychic helmet for Magneto, turning him into his ultimate guardian. Apocalypse pinned Professor X to a sacrificial altar and commanded Magneto to stand watch. But just as the possession ritual reached its critical moment, Magneto vanished. In a flash, Nightcrawler teleported to Professor X's side, scooped him up, and escaped the ritual. Apocalypse stared at his hands in disbelief. He couldn't fathom that the possession had failed. Furious, he turned to find Professor X gone and stormed out of the pyramid to hunt him down, only to be ambushed by Quicksilver. With blinding speed, Quicksilver pummeled Apocalypse, leaving him no chance to fight back. But Apocalypse quickly identified Quicksilver's weakness. His eyes shifted, and tendrils of energy wrapped around Quicksilver's legs. As Quicksilver tried to strike, Apocalypse caught his punch with one hand and shattered his thigh with a brutal kick. Just then, Psylocke approached, sword in hand. Apocalypse gripped Quicksilver's hair and ordered her to execute him. Quicksilver braced for death, but instead, Psylocke slashed Apocalypse across the neck. In an instant, Apocalypse seized her, and her disguise faded. She was Mystique in disguise. Holding Mystique hostage, Apocalypse demanded Professor X reveal himself. In this moment of peril, Professor X devised a plan. He lay down and used his psychic powers to drag Apocalypse's soul into his mental realm, a space where Professor X reigned supreme. There, he grabbed Apocalypse's head and launched a psychic assault. The pain forced Apocalypse to release Mystique, but as Professor X pressed the attack, Apocalypse suddenly caught his fist. His eyes shifted again, and Professor X's real body began to convulse. Apocalypse had adapted to the psychic realm faster than expected. Under Professor X's horrified gaze, Apocalypse's psychic strength surged. His form grew massive, crushing Professor X with overwhelming force. At the same time, Apocalypse sensed the location of Professor X's real body. He reached out, disintegrating the wall, revealing Professor X before him. Just as Apocalypse lunged to grab him, two steel beams slammed down, blocking his path. Magneto had returned, summoning a torrent of metal to strike Apocalypse. The assault looked fierce, but Apocalypse's shield absorbed every blow. While battling Professor X's soul in the psychic realm, Apocalypse also endured Magneto's relentless metal barrage. In the chaos, Beast quietly rescued Mystique. Cyclops removed his visor and fired a powerful blast at Apocalypse. Magneto pushed his powers to the limit, increasing the pressure. Apocalypse retaliated, striking Cyclops down with a single blow. But Cyclops rose again, determined to save Professor X, and unleashed his full laser force. Beast leapt from the rooftop, aiming for Apocalypse, but was swatted away mid-air. Apocalypse turned back to Cyclops and hurled him into a wall, embedding him deep within it. Magneto continued to fight, refusing to give up. Meanwhile, in the psychic realm, Professor X was on the brink of annihilation. Apocalypse's giant fists battered him, leaving him gravely wounded. Refusing to die, Professor X